game of the season done, which actually works out perfect timing because this will be my last game. I'm not in a bowl game. I did not make a bowl game. I did not make the playoffs. I didn't make no conference championship game, so this will be it. And I'm going away Wednesday through Sunday anyway, so I won't be here to play them. So it's it couldn't have worked better timing for me to be done with the season, with my season here tonight, while they're going through all the bowl games and playoffs here coming up in the next week and a half to 2 weeks. Plus, I'm obviously done in the other dynasty too. So they'll be going.
Who's ready for some action? Better question: is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. Squaring off with another team from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Golden Flashes will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for blockers. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense will get the first swing of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. Let's look big picture at Northern Illinois. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The quick out. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Setting up the screen. Got some room, entered to the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh, no.
He's going to take off. Lowers those pads. And a nice pickup on the run. It gets down to avoid contact.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
3rd down play from the gun. Here comes the heat.
Oh, my God.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Givens. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He'll keep it on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The handoff to Johnson. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff.
Come on.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
And I like the play call because when you get in the red zone, you get more man-to-man. The field shrinks. What do? Put a guy in motion, good timing, get it to him. And how about the receivers on the outside blocking up their guys, and he takes it all the way in for the touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The option look. Quick toss. Just ran him over. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. 1st and 10 coming up. Good enough for a first down. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. How about this strong safety here, just trusting his gut and going and making a play on the quarterback.
And you can't coach that. A lot of times people see things or they don't. And understand, I can go get him right now. I can understand the situation. There's all kinds of guys throughout history that just have a great feel. He had a great feel on that play, went to the quarterback, got the sack.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll move the tight end. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Bryant. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the single back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Rogers. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On the direct snap, It's Johnson.
Yes.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
It's a turnover on downs.
Give to the back. Got the first down and more. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the golden flashes after exploding for that huge run. Back to work. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your...
There he goes! And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Golden Flashes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now on 2nd and goal. He might want another play. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds the tight end. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. They'll try the outside to the left.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the big tackle.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Good.
Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. This will likely be the last play of the half. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Caught over the middle, it's Harris. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Berry. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might...
Turning it on! And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key.
Oh, my God.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
It was so open over there,
This
too.
is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put
That was
the
a
ball
touchdown
on the
if it
ground.
freaking worked.
Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
That last play is the epitome of why you have to have a short-term memory. Just forget about that one. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Golden Flashes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Damn it.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there, and he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
Punt is on its way. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12.
Bullshit fumble knocked me out of even field goal range. So again,
First play of the
not
drive,
even a
wants to
field
throw.
goal in that drive.
Fires to the big fella. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the quick pass. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They send the tight end in motion. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense picking up steam. First and 10 from the 31. Out of the gun, the inside give. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. And his throw is incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on a scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the...
Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, the defense doing a great job winning.
Fires one high and deep. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Gets it to him on the screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That almost didn't work.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
He'll do it himself on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Using his legs, it's Newman. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
Got it in the middle, it's Martin. He got it out to the 34-yard line, not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the bootleg. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Motion from the wide receiver. The give, and tick, tick,
What?
tick, 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 tick.
How did
Just
he,
enough
like,
room to
pull back?
gain a couple
What?
down to the 34.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
And he got just enough of that one. And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Pulled down for the tackle. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Nominated receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Here's a 1st down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here in a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run past.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout.
Are you joking?
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. Tight end now in motion. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Givens. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They've got enough time to get another score, but they have to get the ball back on this onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the ground with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. The Golden Flashes enter the final minute with the lead. They'll go to the ground. Oh, what a move. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. To the ground. He's got it again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd down, going up top. He's got it. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Penn State, 24.
Practice an onside kick.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick.
Take this one.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with the completion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Strong 5-7 record. I don't believe I'll be in a bowl. I shouldn't be in a bowl game, but I know they're random. Very rarely you'll see a 5-7 team in the bowl. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because they ran out of teams, but I hope I'm not that one because I won't be here probably when they get to that point. Well, then again, they won't be able to skip past the Army-Navy week in this one. But it's only one game, so all they got to do is play it probably quickly, and then they can advance it. so it might even be advanced within a day. But still. We'll take a live look in here at the other one. See if any more games played. I know Andrews won his, and Penn State won theirs against Andrew Davis and Syracuse. So we're down to the semifinals. We're gonna be down to the semifinals here. Nope, Notre Dame did not play, neither did Oregon yet. So yeah, no, not yet. They did not play yet. But if you look here, you'll see that Auburn has won and advanced. Will face the winner of whoever wins the matchup between Tennessee and Oregon, DeSuna or I forgot who the other Tennessee is, but Devin DeSuna or Andrew. No, I mean Penn State. Or if Notre Dame wins, there'll be a guaranteed user versus user matchup the rest of the way if Notre Dame wins. Obviously, there's going to be a user win in the Tennessee game. Tennessee-Oregon is going to be a user win no matter what. And obviously, there wasn't these two. There would have been no matter what. This one, Notre Dame and LSU is the only one. LSU is the only remaining team in the quarterfinal that's not a user team. So if Notre Dame can win that game, it'll be user versus user and user versus user, setting up to be a user versus user national championship. I'm looking forward to see how it plays out. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you